How to set up your eBus scope. First, you'll need your eBus box and the eBus ultrasound attachment. This is Velcro. From your eBus box, you need to look for your balloons. This is your balloon. The balloon applicator is in here. They look like a bunch of reverse tweezers. Simply put the balloon this way. Attach it to the distal end of your scope there. Once the balloon is on, you'll need to remove this USB cable to be able to press this freeze button to unfreeze your scope. But before we do that, let's get our ultrasound attachment. Connect your scope. Once your scope is connected, there might be a blue line here saying, DEF error or whatnot. Press escape or shift, remove data to remove that blue message here. I'd like to do that before removing the cable, because once you remove this cable, you don't have this keyboard functionality here. All right, so you attach the scope to the video connector, and now you need to attach it to the ultrasound mini probe using your eBus ultrasound attachment. Orange tape up fits in there, and it locks in place with this lever in the down position. All right, now I'm going to connect the scope to the ultrasound attachment here. Now, before I turn this on, I'm going to disconnect that cable we were talking about. It's very important. Now, I can turn on the processor. So wait for it to load. You can actually even see it loading by pressing this one button to switch picture in picture. You can see it's also on the scope. I believe it's 2. No, just kidding. 1. There you go. No, just kidding. It's 3. There you go. 3. Okay. There you go. All right. Now, if the ultrasound's not showing up, that's when you press this freeze button. You see? Freeze, and now the ultrasound works. Just like that. If, for whatever reason, the blue error messages show back up here, you can reconnect that cable that we disconnected. Back in its spot here, and you can press escape or control remove data to remove that data. But as you can see, this part is not working anymore. And as a matter of fact, even if you disconnect this cable and this lights up, looks like it's working, you cannot unfreeze it. It just stops working. So if that's the case, leave that cable unplugged, turn off the processor, so wait about 10 seconds. Turn the processor back on. Make sure that cable's disconnected. And now, wait for it to load. All right. Once it is fully loaded, you can now press freeze and it is working again. Okay? So the eBus is working, and that's how you set it up.